Hey guys, it's Jay here. We've got another exciting Pokemon battle for you guys today. It's Raymond versus CC. These guys have been pretty much playing non-stop for the past 6 hours. We're on battle 768. We've seen just about everything today. We've seen some serious competitions. We've seen some serious mistakes, under-leveled Pokemon being used. But if we come down here, let's see how Raymond's going to fare this time. He's been a bit unlucky today, but you never know. This could be his chance to finally regain some momentum in this hours-long struggle against CC. CC opening with Swanna and Lucario. Lucario, you got to be a little careful. You might see Mega Lucario. Raymond opening with Greninja and Venusaur. That's grass and water respectively. That's a pretty good spread. Swanna, you got to be a little careful though. Even though it's water type, it's also flying. Venusaur is at risk of taking some flying damage, which of course is super effective. Greninja has the type advantage, well, really on nobody on the field, so Greninja is kind of the odd man out. However, in the tournament scene and online, you've seen a lot of Protean Greninjas, the hidden ability variation. Protean, of course, changing your typing to whatever move you use. From the sound of it, it looks like we've got a Mega Lucario. This looks like CC went ahead and Mega Evolved it right on turn 1. Greninja using Night Slash, a ghost type move on
Dark type.
On Mega Lucario. Doesn't do that much damage. And Mega Lucario answers with Aura Sphere on Greninja. It's super effective, and Greninja's out on turn 2. Sleep Powder from Venusaur to put Swanna to sleep. That takes care of Venusaur's threat. But let's see if Raymond can turn things around with his third Pokemon. CC has the advantage, 4-3, but there's still a lot of match left to be played. Raymond looks like he's going to go with his own Lucario, Silver. It's up to him whether or not he Mega Evolves it, but it's a pretty solid Mega Evolution when it's all said and done. It packs a serious wallop. And with the right setup, it can really just take out an entire team single-handedly. So it looks like I would predict for this next turn, Swanna might be taken out just either by switched out or just taken out by Venusaur. And I'm completely wrong, as Mega Lucario is taken out of the field. Delphox enter instead. Swanna is still a risk there. It's asleep now, and it's a liability, I'd say, but I suppose it's possible for it to wake up after just one turn. Raymond's Mega Lucario with an Aura Sphere to Delphox does a little bit of damage, not very effective, but Venusaur with another Sleep Powder has put both of CC's Pokemon to sleep. Raymond, with a status effect, might have just taken the lead in this one. He's still down a Pokemon, but he might be able to use this to kind of mount a counteroffensive. Venusaur, I will say, it's been pretty useful in my own personal experiences. You get the hidden ability Venusaur with the Chlorophyll. You use that with sunny weather, and it doubles the speed of the Venusaur. Of course, by doing so, you forego the Mega Evolution, but it's still pretty useful either way. Oh, CC takes out the Swanna and throws back the Lucario. Unfortunately, with another Mega Lucario on the field, Raymond using attacking the sleeping Delphox. It makes sense. Delphox with its fire attacks can seriously put a dent in Mega Lucario. With Venusaur attacking all of the opponents on the field, doesn't do that much damage to Delphox, but it does take a little chunk out of CC's Mega Lucario. I'd still say the momentum is clearly in Raymond's favor, but we still have a couple turns left to determine who's going to win this match today, so I'd say CC still has a chance. Raymond's Mega Lucario gets the Aura Sphere off first, and it's super effective against other Lucarios, so CC's now down her Mega Lucario, and Delphox is still asleep. Swanna, which is in reserve, is still asleep, and Venusaur still throwing down sleep powders. Raymond's just, it looks like his game plan is to take people down with the Mega Lucario and put to sleep anybody else who gets in his way. And I've got to say, it's a pretty effective strategy, but Venusaur could take hits. It's got pretty high defense, and if you can get the Sleep Powder off, and if it doesn't miss, you've got a really good chance of sweeping an opponent's team. And it looks like that's what Raymond's pretty much sticking to. We come back down. CC's gone with Gogoat, a grass type. It doesn't really have any distinct type advantages over Venusaur or Mega Lucario, but sometimes it's all about the moves you use more than the typing. Mega Lucario with Aura Sphere again does quite a bit of damage to the Gogoat. Delphox finally wakes up with a flamethrower to Raymond's Mega Lucario, and now Mega Lucario is out as well. Both Mega Evolutions are now out of play, so now it's just standard forms. Venusaur just trying everything that it can to take out the Delphox, and it seems to have paid off. Didn't do a lot of damage, but it was just enough to take out that Delphox. Gogoat with Leaf Blade, not very effective against Venusaur, but sometimes you just gotta take the nickel and dime approach. Raymond's last Pokemon is a Talonflame, a fire and fighting, or, fire and flying. CC's got to be careful. The Gogoat is pretty much at risk of just about anything Talonflame throws its way. Swanna comes back out. Unfortunately, Swanna's still asleep, and as a water type, Venusaur can do serious damage to it. I'd say it looks like Raymond's probably going to win this one, but if Swanna happens to wake up this turn, or maybe a lucky critical hit, yeah, we could just see the match change hands. Ooh, looks like Talonflame took out Gogoat with a fire attack, so Gogoat's out of the picture. Wait, no, Gogoat is still in the game. It uses Earthquake. It's not going to damage Swanna or Talonflame, but it does a decent chunk of damage against Venusaur. So looks like Gogoat is just barely hanging on. It may be a protect move, perhaps, to keep it in this battle. But still, if CC hopes to turn this battle around, Swanna it needs to wake up. But it's always kind of a turn of the dice, really. I still think this battle's pretty much in Raymond's favor, but we'll see how it goes. Talonflame goes forward to fly, so he's gone for a turn. It looks like Gogoat is beefing itself up in its attack power, but it doesn't really seem to matter. Well, lo and behold, Swanna wakes up and flies, and so now we have two grass types staring down as two flying types are nowhere to be seen. Gogoat continues to chip away at Venusaur. If Gogoat can survive the rest of this stare down with Venusaur, we might see this match turn around. As surprising as it seems. Looks like Talonflame tried to use its fly on Swanna, missed. Venusaur healing up, and I think with that, it might just spell the end and as soon as I say that, fly hits from Swanna, and now Venusaur's taken out of the battle. This battle has gone to the very last second, but CC has managed to turn things around. You don't see this very often. Generally, when you've got that kind of lead and you've got sleep on multiple Pokemon, you've pretty much got the battle in hand. Yet CC didn't panic, she didn't freak out, and she held to her guns, and she's been able to turn things around at the last second. Gogoat is finally taken out of the battle, but now Swanna is staring down at Talonflame, where Swanna has a type advantage. If Talonflame can survive, it's possible it might be able to luck out with a critical hit, but I honestly think Raymond, at the last second, is going to lose this battle, and that's just terrible luck for him. With Acrobatics coming so close, my goodness, coming down to a chunk of red health, Swanna using Surf, and at the last second, CC pulls off the impossible. What an amazing match. They shake hands. Even though they've been playing for 6 hours, they're still friends, because that's what this game's all about. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate the time you had.